join the clan.
That's the way to go out on the CD, boy.
Killer Kid, while we got you up here, man, where did you get the Ric Flair stuff from? I know you're from the A's. Is that where it came from?
No other way. Shit, this is us. I mean, he gave me $20 when I was like 7 years old. This man, my fucking idol ever since. Like, it ain't no other world champion. Like, when you're a champion, you're supposed to talk that shit and prove that shit.
Ric Flair.
And that's what Flair did.
Things evolved since the big Grammy.
I left the majors. I went back independent. I built up a strong following independently. Met a lot of cool people like Currency, Wiz Khalifa, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And hooked back up with T.I. and partnered my company Grind Time with Grand Hustle. And now it's back major. We'll be back out April 19th. Pledge drops. The first single is Ready, Set, Go, playing like crazy. It's growing on radio. The second single is probably going to be me and Young Jeezy, Go Out on the Town. And I just want to thank everybody that didn't abandon me when I decided to go independent. It really was helpful to see people say, hey, Mike, your music inspired me to quit my job and start a business, or leave the military and start a business, and you got me through medical school and stuff. It just made a lot of sense. So.
Well, I think independent is where a lot of people are going now. It's like you don't need to be with the majors. If you have a good idea, you have a good sound, you can make it happen.
You feel that this would be the first platinum album, particularly with T.I.'s backing?
I don't know. I don't even think in that context. I think in the context of, there are 3 rappers that came out and around the same year too that I did that were platinum, multi-platinum, near platinum that, can't even drop a record now. And yet new people are still finding out about me, and my audience seems to be growing. So I can't even really think in context of platinum. I can just think in the context of my shows seem to be growing, the crowds are getting better. And that's really what I care about. I didn't care if Public Enemy went platinum. I cared that Public Enemy came on my time.
I'ma make it rain on sugar and honey. Digga baby, ball like a dog. Listen to me to go West Coast, y'all. Me and my kids in a t-shirt gang. Keep on bang, bang, bang. Black tea bottles in the air. Back, J boy, meets back here. Niggas think Charles back on stage. Niggas think Terry White back on dick. So respect my mind, respect my grind. I'll break ass on stick no line. 20 young brothers, shit these stars.
So what is this new album gonna sound like?
This new album is it's just, honestly, it's the first time I sat down and said I'm going to make hit after hit. Like I was considered like an Ice Cube of the South, almost like a very aggressive street politicized rapper, and I still am. But I also grew up in the South, so I grew up in clubs with crunk music and Little John, and so I've really put a lot of that in the music. Like literally, when Go Out on the Town, when me and Jeezy comes on, when it comes on, this whole room would start thrashing.
So you're ready for the hits?
I'm ready for the hits.
You're a hit maker?
I'm 9 singles on this album. There's only 12 songs on it.
What is it? How do you make a hit? What's the secret sauce to a hit?
In Atlanta, you make a hit by going to the studio, drinking lots of Quavo, then having a ride to the club, jamming in the club all night, then going back to the studio at 6 in the morning, more Quavo, and making a song.
Sounds like a tireless process. Tiresome. Not
yeah, it is tiresome.
That's who you are.
I never quite get tired of it.
So tell us about the start of your career, man. How'd you get started in the business, and how'd you get to the point where you are now?
I had 2 starts in my career. I had the first start, which, Big Boy and Dre saved me from the trap. And then I restarted, on a different path by myself a few years later. So if you're talking about the second part of my career, it started with a small unit of people called Grind Time, believing in a rapper named Killer Mike. And Free Mazzetti, who's now in jail for life, him and Big Key, the bill collector, opening up a spot in Dorville, opening up their home in Norcross, and letting us come in and record the first pledge there. And a few years after, recording the second pledge in the Swift House Studios. So, my career really has been an independent career, struggle and progress with every record. So I'm very proud to, be here today, such a illustrious studio, playing some decent rough mixes that are going to probably be my greatest album to date.
Talk about some of your influences in the game. What inspires you musically as well as away from music?
Like, this is what inspires me. This put some in the art.
Used to be my nigga though. Who'da thought you ever envy me and talk down on me and jigger hoe? Say we was tight like
I like fast cars, I like strip clubs, women and shit. I like everything everybody else does. And I rap for a lot of the same reasons. I just don't let the reasons that I rap totally selfish. I feel like as a rapper I have a responsibility to say something bigger than that's social.
The bitches made it wicked, the dopers made it hopeless, the coppers and the robbers with choppers make me they focus. My nigga snitching, and I'm like,
what inspired me is just being a black male in America. And all our confidence
and all for a bitch. I hope the nigga can't.
I just try to get it figured out as best I can.
But at least the clap for something.
Motherfucking Mike.
Killer kill, Mike Bigger, Killer Mike.